about
The
how
Proud
Barney is
family?
real and he's the most bestest person in the whole wide world. And this kid
Person
named
in the
Cody
whole
says that he
wide
thinks-
world.
and it just goes on and on and on. This scene isn't that long, but god damn, the song does an effective job of
It's
padding
Jerry
the scene
Herman.
longer than it should be. You have
Jerry
to suck
Herman made the
pretty
song?
hard to get me wanting to see Barney in live action, and I don't like Barney whatsoever.
Oh,
And
a Barney
still just
hater.
keeps on going and going and
Going and going and going.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Wasn't that guy in the driver's seat earlier on during this shot? Go back again.
No, he was in the back seat.
When did he
What?
and the woman switch seats?
Did they
Seriously,
did they
when the hell
switch?
that
Did the
happen?
family switch
There was
seats?
no shot of them stopping the car or switching seats. There wasn't even a line.
Oh,
of one of the
Julie
parents
Johnson
saying,
was the
"All right,
voice
so
of
stop
Baby
right
Bop.
here, then we'll switch seats." We're like 5 minutes into the movie and we already got a continuity error.
That's
In
what
a
I
movie
think.
based on a children's show that never did anything new and plays it safe every day of the fucking week, and we already get a continuity problem.
Continuity
How is
problem.
that even possible? Okay, here's the setup. The kids are being taken to some spot in Maryville for a week. Presumably
So,
a vacation.
their
of some
grandmothers.
sort. They also see that the
Their
town
grandparents,
is having some
I
kind
think.
of festival that will take place during the week.
The
There
Apple
are these
Day
kids,
Festival.
Cody, who I've already mentioned, his sister Abby, and I guess a friend of theirs from a different family named Marcella. They arrive at the grandparents' house and it's been owned by the Greenfields. We don't actually hear
Greenfields.
what their first names are, they're just the Greenfields.
Every October, the
You don't
Apple
even
Butter
get the full
Festival
names
is
of the
held at
parents
Salem,
throughout the
West
whole
Virginia.
entire movie. This is a minor nitpick, I admit, but I really don't like it when a movie or story couldn't be bothered to give out full names of minor characters. And I'm not talking about the background filler ones that don't contribute to the plot whatsoever. From my experience, it's usually a bad sign telling you that the plot is going to be crappy and not well thought out. Also, the grandparents that you see are played by actual legendary performers of Broadway musical plays.
Broadway
George Hurd
music
and
celebrities?
Shirley Douglas. I'm not a Broadway
George Hurd and
musical
Shirley
guy, but this
Douglas?
has got to be an
Old
embarrassing
Broadway
role for those
celebrities?
I mean, seriously, this isn't a Disney movie or one of those family films that Warner Brothers was making at the time. It's
Not
fucking
Disney
Barney the
or
Dinosaur.
Warner Brothers.
This would be the equivalent of, like, say, one of the original 4 members of Black Sabbath. Would
The
go on
4
to
members
play
of Black
for
Sabbath?
fucking saliva. These two are way too dignified for this shit. Now I'm starting to think that half of the budget went on their paychecks, because I don't believe for a goddamn second that these two thought that they were going in for a timeless movie when they read the script. Once again, nothing much happens.
Nothing
Apart
much
from the girls
happens.
just teasing Cody with Barney, which led him to steal the plushie to shut them up. They chase them around for a bit, and Cody hides the plush in a bathtub. In a bathtub, of all
In a
places.
bathtub. Wow, this kid's a jerk.
So, as you can predictably guess, the girls' imagination really does work, and they bring Barney to life on the big screen in his film debut. Of course, in real life, imagination doesn't work like that any more than Xenu being real out there. But let's just-
Cedo. Alien? Oh,
Yeah, guys, don't worry. You're responsible.
booing? Bob West voices the character.
Holy fuck, Barney is a creep. So yeah, Barney is here, and he's ready to spend the whole week with the kids by playing games and singing more songs to them. How is this any different from the show? Aside from the fact that it has a budget and they're not really spending time in school together, it's the same old shit you'd see from the TV show. For the next
TV
couple
show.
of minutes, you just see Barney doing the same old shtick of singing childish songs and going, "Oh boy, we're gonna have lots of fun together." The only thing that's different is that you get Cody, who's not particularly fond of Barney, and is still baffled at the mere existence.
Okay, real talk.
Oh.
You're 20K deep in credit
credit card debt ad.
Destined subject.
Don't you
And if
just
there's
hate?
seriously
Don't
any
you just
dumb
hate
Barney fans
credit
out there that
card
wanna tell me, well,
debt
Cody
ads or
is
something like
supposed
that?
to be one of those Barney games that you could relate to. Fuck you, okay? Fuck you and your stupid excuse to make this movie tolerable, as if that is enough to get me to like this movie in some small extent. Like, yeah, that's one of the few positives that could get me to like this movie, right? And besides, Cody is not exactly the most relatable person to connect with in this movie. He's a straw man of a typical Barney hater that all of you man-babies think we operate in real life.
I didn't know
Always
this
saying
kid
that
was a Barney
imagination is
hater.
Stupid, talking like a cocky atheist. His favorite
Oh,
thing
an
is being so
atheist.
gorgeous. And he is not exactly the smartest kid in the film. Kid, you're witnessing Barney in front of your eyes, and the girls can see him just as much as you do, and the first thing that bothers you is that dinosaurs can't talk and laugh like a goof? Also, think about it, Cody. As much as I would hate to choose Barney over the latter, would you really want him to be an actual T-Rex in front of you? He would fucking need you alive if he
Jurassic
was an
Park.
actual Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Jurassic Park.
Personally, if I were Cody in that situation where Barney was real, I'd go along with the stupid games and just play along with him.
All while planning to kill him off when he's not looking.
Oh,
What? I'm only doing humanity a favor by getting rid of this fucker. Nobody's gonna miss him. Holy fuck, Barney is a creep. Also,
Yeah.
this bit of dialogue confuses me.
and a pedophile?
So, Barney is some kind of deity that can only exist through the power of imagination?
The
It
power
can
of
be as real
imagination?
as long as you have creativity in your mind, no matter how big and small it is? Does it actually count with people who don't like Barney or who don't believe it? Why the fuck am I putting deep thought into this? The movie doesn't explain this very well. In fact, they straight up tell you they won't even bother explaining how the rules work with Barney. Seriously, they didn't give a shit. They tell it to you straight up. Watch. So in other words, it doesn't matter. Barney can exist and be as real as everything you see, hear, smell in reality as long as you believe. No wonder why kids that grew up with Barney turn out to be
Magical
mad
musical
babies.
adventure?
They're feeding them false promises and bullshit ideas to live in a fantasy island and never face reality like adults with common sense on their heads. You man babies had all your brains rotted watching this shit. So after a couple of minutes they could have done on the TV show, it's nighttime and we see the grandparents talking to the kids. We're almost 15 minutes in and still nothing is happening. The dialogue doesn't give us anything to look forward to. It's just regular mundane chatter you've heard from your family before. We see Barney accidentally scaring Cody and he falls down, but that's about it. Barney sings another fucking song, and Cody once again says Barney is so uncool and unreal, and it doesn't get any much deeper than that. Oh, fuck off, guys. Way to insinuate that people like us take interest in wrestling and metal shows simply because they're loud and edgy, because that's what bad adults
Metal
like,
rock
right?
and
Just
wrestlers?
blood, sort of violence.
WWF?
For the record, wrestling may be predetermined and scripted, but it is not fake in the athletic department.
Wrestling is fake, the internet asshole. Now nobody.
Also, what kind of metal shows has Cody seen that involve someone shooting fire at their mouths?
Yeah, well,
Is this
wrestling
movie implying
wrestling
that
is
he's seen a
more
Kiss
real than you
concert?
think.
Because that's the
Kiss.
only band that I can think of that
The
involves
band.
someone shooting fire at their mouths. Now, I know Kiss had some kind of resurgence back in 1998, but what edgy kid actually gave a shit about an old cock rock band like Kiss back then? all Barney is a pedo jokes aside, the idea of Cody and Barney talking to each other about anything could have had some merit to this movie with their chemistry. So let me analyze. Barney could have been the strange but wise figure, and Cody could have been this misguided, skeptical kid that thinks that the act of pretending is childish and stupid. For everything that's real is real, and that violence and solitude is what's to be expected when you grow up as an adult. Barney could have taught Cody that imagination is something that everyone has done in their lives and that it is almost essential to have. You could say that imagination comes to all of us because sometimes real life can be harsh and uncomfortable at times, so we gravitate through it with escapist fiction, showing how people can relate to certain characters and stories that they read, watch, or even play. It's imagination that comes from people trying to think ahead in life. Say, like a teacher envisioning what their students would grow up to be like in the future. How investors could
Inventors
see things
or
with the
investors.
resources and create things to make things better. You could have had Cody say that imagination doesn't change anything in reality. That by pretending that things aren't perfect doesn't automatically make the bad aspects in life go away. So he has to embrace the cold, tough, edgy atmosphere to stick with the common everyday crowd because to him, that's reality.
Reality.
Barney could say that it is also okay to envision ourselves as something that we want to be.
A time lapse.
Imagination can also give you the idea of what's in store for you in the future if you were to embrace the dark thoughts in your mind.
Just remind me
Or
of the
if you
Call on
act
Me
as
time
somebody
lapse
cynical
meme.
kid who thinks he knows better, reality isn't going to treat him nicely in return.
And ponies.
So maybe, just maybe, that by making good ideas from your imagination come
Horses.
true may actually help you learn to be a better person in the world. But no! Instead we get this bullshit! So here's the setup. After what seems like an hour has gone by without much happening, Barney says that adventures can happen with a dream, and a wishing star just appears in the
Oh,
sky.
a glowing
I
star.
should be mocking this scene, but I'm just thankful that something is actually happening for once. Cody sees a star and prepares to make a wish.
Is that a dog in the background?
Okay, so there you have it.
Okay.
Cody wishes to have an adventure where he could do things that no one else can. So technically speaking, he should have an awesome adventure that no one's ever done before. Or at the very least, do things that haven't been done before in real life. Remember that. Because I bet all the little kiddies and the stupid man babies that still watch this shit were led to believe that we were going to get this wee great adventure, and they just didn't know it. Why does Barney always make facial reactions like he just saw a cute girl and wants to
Anya
molest her?
from Spy X Family.
Anyways, the wishing star goes away and Cody asks Barney if his wish was in there. Then for some
This compact device
Compact
uses
device
NASA
from
cooling tech
NASA.
to chill any room. It's smaller than a toaster, cools any room in 9.
It's an
reason,
ad.
he just disappears.
You look kind of like a
Without
toaster.
saying a- God, Barney is a creep. Trust me, kid, you won't be the only one. So after he made his wish and goes back inside, the wishing star comes back and it landed on the
It
farm.
landed
It turns
inside
out
of
to
the
be
farm.
Some kind of magical egg.
Looks like
I
some
say
sort of
magic
egg.
because it's able to move around the barn on its own. The next day begins
And a bucket fell on
get
it.
some more terrible singing as Barney and the girls are working at the farm while Cody just does nothing. I guess the oh so great adventure is just lying inside